How big a problem is President Trump, Chairman Powell, and the dollar for the Philippines and for Poland, for that matter?
Well, I think the question that really came up yesterday at the press conference and has been coming up in the markets is whether this is broad-based dollar strength or whether this is select weakness in certain currencies. I still think it's the latter. I think that it's certain countries and currencies that have adopted.
It's very discreet now.
Have really adopted, imprudent policies, and maybe you can get away with that when the world's central banks are just accumulating assets and supplying liquidity to the world. But when they stop to do that, we find out who's conducting good policy and who isn't. And I think that's what we're finding out now. But if you look at the dollar on a broader basis, it's off its bottom, but it's still substantially below where it was in late 2016. So, again, I don't think this is a broad-based dollar recovery yet. We still have euro dollar up, closing in on 120 or close to 120. It doesn't exactly sound like it's a very weak euro. We're not on the parity watch. So I think for right now, this is not really a macro issue. If anything, I think the U.S. economy is actually benefiting from the weakness of the dollar last year. You look at things like relative purchasing managers indexes for the manufacturing sectors. The U.S., has increased. Europe has weakened. We've seen a relative switch there, and I think part of that is the currency effect from last year.